Got it. Channing, can you just say your name and where you're from?
Yeah, I'm Channing from Millennium.
Anytime you're ready.
What inspired you to take on this role?
Well, I had a previous relationship with the director, Raymond DeFelita. We had done a movie together called City Island, and which we produced together, and from the beginning we were together on that film. And when he got involved to direct this picture, although he hadn't written it, he called me and said something kind of very touching. He said, "I can't think about making a movie without you, so would you come on board also as a producer so I can, you can help me, we can have that same relationship we had in City Island." But he warned me that the part was not really developed very well. So we read the script, we got together, and we talked about how the character could best be developed further in the script. And he had some ideas, and I had some ideas, and we basically began that collaborative process. We presented the writer with some of our thoughts. He did a pass, then we did a pass, and then eventually it was the character you see in the movie, which I was very proud to be a part of the film. I think the movie is beautiful, and it has a really refreshing and eccentric and eclectic, romantic through line to it, and with Nina and Michael, and their chemistry is fantastic in the film, and all the actors are in the movie. Michael Rispoli, which I work with a lot, and Yul Vasquez and Griffin Dunn and Kathy Moriarty, Frank Wiley, and of course Ray Romano. It's a beautiful cast. It's a beautiful film.
What was the biggest difference in your collaboration between City Island and Rob the Mob?
Well, obviously, City Island, I played the protagonist of the film, so the length of time we had together was much more. City Island, we had to raise the money for the movie. In this case, I stepped in already. That was already done. So to me, it was more of a creative thing with Raymond and my fellow actors, and then being a sounding board for Ray in the editorial process, which is something that he values. And so I think our relationship was pretty much the same. There was just much more of it in City Island because we were there, from its inception, and I was in every scene of the movie pretty much,
Big Al is a flawed character, but he shows a sensitive side as well. Was it challenging trying to put these two sides together on the screen?
It's always challenging to play any part, because you're looking for things that inspire you in the moment. You can do all the homework you want and research and all that, but at the end of the day, the magic happens in the moment, and you're setting yourself up for that magic. It's almost like you work all the way around it, but you can't prepare magic, but you can prepare the conditions for hopefully it might happen, and that has to do with the material, working on the material, casting the right actors to play off of, the director setting a space for that to happen, and the freedom for it to happen, and then hopefully in the editorial process it's not ignored.
The film takes place in 90s New York. Can you talk about what it was like to shoot on location?
I love shooting on location more than anything else. I don't like sets and sound stages if I can help it. I like practical locations. That just has a reality to it. To me, that I love. And usually, mostly in independent films, you can't afford to build a set, so you have to find practical locations to shoot in. And I find that exciting. The film moves from place to place. You're in real neighborhoods. I remember we came in to work. We started working on a Monday. On Sunday, Dre said, "Let's go to your house, and you can see the house, and maybe we can just kind of get an idea of what we can do, just physically, some loose staging." And when we got there, all the members of the house were there, and they were cooking. An Italian family, they were cooking, and we started rehearsing, and they sat in the couch there, like 14 of them, watching our rehearsal, which is unique because it was usually it's like a private thing, but no. And they said, "Oh no, you're in our house rehearsing on Sunday. We'll be here."
Did they share food? Yeah.
Oh yeah, they insisted that we stay, and then we rehearsed and all day, and then we stayed for dinner, and and drinks, and so we ended up spending the entire day there with them, and they were very gracious. They gave us the house, so I didn't have a problem with that. But I never quite, what was supposed to be a private rehearsal turned into a family affair.
Funny. On the topic of food, were you able to enjoy any of the rice balls on set?
Sure.
Do you have any family recipes you could share?
No, there weren't family recipes. Well, the ones that were made on set were made by someone in New York, but I learned how to make them from Gino Angelini of Angelini Osteria here in Los Angeles, who is a friend, and I went in there one day and spent I'd say about 3 hours with him, and we started, making the sauce first and a risotto, and I just did the entire process, and that's what you see in the movie. It's based on. I filmed it all and I sent it to Ray, and we basically, use that as the basis of the scenes.
Are you making them now, or is that okay?
I haven't made them since, no, but that'll be interesting to revisit it again,
Great. Those are all my questions.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.